Hi, welcome. I'm Monty McKinnon. I'm glad you're here. If you've just joined us and this is your first or second visit, you need to know we're making acoustic guitars here. And sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. The one we're working on right now is this one right back here. And this is a Brazilian rosewood guitar. And right now, this moment, I'm working on the neck. And sometimes things work well, but I had 3 disasters within an hour. And give me a break. I just can't believe it. I'm going to tell you about those right after we spin the intro. We're back. Now let me tell you about the disasters that happened to me the other day and what we're going to do, because it's important how you react to these disasters and how you fix them. The first thing, as you can see, I have lots going on here, sawdust everywhere. I've got my shop vac, it's not the brand name, but I have one of those shop vacs in the corner here that I clean up everything with, and it blew up on me. And I get sparks, and I get smoke, and I get all that good stuff coming out of here, and it stunk to high heaven. It's out in the garage. It's gone. So my reaction to that was, never really liked that one anyway. So we have ordered a new one, a replacement with a muffler to make it a little more quiet and some extra bags, because you know I'm going to fill them. So that's on the way. I get ready to do some video work, and I need the light, and the light breaks, and now it won't go on. And I'm thinking, oh, come on. Really? How do I do? I need a light. Anyway, it was really hard to see without a light, but I managed. Now the big disaster. I put this on the other day. As you can see, it's all lined up. We're cut at 13 degrees here. Everything fits fine in here. I went ahead and I put this piece on the back, and you can see the green tape, and I'll explain that in a minute. I had all of that set. What I forgot to do was to go back to the sander and take this down a little thinner, and I meant to do that, and I had forgotten to do that. So consequently, I had it all glued up, ready to go, and I like to double check everything. So I got the tuners out, and I put them here, and they won't fit. So I go up and I look on the computer, and I try to find if there's longer stems. There isn't. They're shorter, but there's not longer. So I had no choice but to take this heat gun, which you can buy at any one of those automotive supply places for about 20 bucks. I heated it, and I have a small spatula which I sand to a real sharp razor edge point. I started heating this, and then I peeled it off, and it was a terrible mess. Well, I've recut this, I have resanded this, and I've got it down where I need it. Now this, I have cleaned up. This is the piece that I put into this jig. Now, the way this jig works, which is really neat, is you take this like this. This is poplar wood, and I've got a hinge on here. I simply take the flat piece of wood that I want bent, because I'm going to do a volute, and this I've already scraped out. I line it up, I put a heat blanket on here, and then I plug it in, and I just wait for a minute or two, and then I just squeeze it, put the clamps on it, leave it, unplug it, and before you know it, it comes out. It's got that nice little bit of a curve in here, which I need to put in the neck in order to create a volute in the back of the neck. So I get this all pried off, and at the last minute it breaks, and I think, oh, come on, do you have to do that to me? So I was a little disappointed at that, and I have since taken this, cleaned it up. I'm going to reestablish it here, and we're going to glue this on now. We're going to glue that on. I'm going to clamp it, and then we're going to have a cup of tea, because I'm done. That's the way this day has been going. So what do you say we get started with this, and I'll show you how I do this. I put this under here. and I crank this shut because I want to get clamps in here, but I do not want this to go down on me when I'm clamping. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to, no, that feels pretty good. I'm going to glue this in place. So the first thing I want to do, because I want to get this on here and I want to make sure, and I want it to be a bit tacky when I put it down, so I'm going to cover this all with glue, which I've already done once before, and I have to do it again. Here we go. So this is the veneer. This is going to give us that green line running around. So we're going to just slide that into place. It's going on here. And I've got the center line. I know where it is. This one is curved because it's going up where the curve section is here. So for my 3 disasters, we've now fixed this, I think. We'll see. Oh, I hope it works. And for the vacuum, I've ordered a new one. And for the light, I already know that they will take the light back and replace it. So it's all going to be good. I'm telling you, it's crazy. That's why we need English breakfast tea, because English breakfast tea makes every day better. So I hope you get some. Don't forget, we're going to have a couple of Tea with Monty, so send in your questions. It's a Q&A if you're new to the channel. Send in your questions and I'll be happy to do the best I can to answer them all. And if you have any suggestions or comments, please indicate them down below. Don't forget there are links down below. And if you do order some Starbond glue, I keep telling everybody, make sure you use my name because you get a discount. Usually I'm charged more, but anyway, you get a discount if you use my name. So that's it for me today. Thank you very much. Please subscribe if you like the video and hit the like button and the bell to get notified, and I'd appreciate that. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support and your encouragement. See you later. Bye for now. Oh, why would anyone want to drink coffee when they could be drinking tea and have a nice sophisticated drink? I just don't quite